Greetings and salutations, my lovelies! Bardic Kitty here, bringing you some MerMay. I've got quite a bit to catch up on at this point. I had posted on Thursday night, Friday morning on my Facebook page about how I'd had some difficulties with the footage for these ones, and I was really going to try hard to have these done and posted that night, but just things happened, and sometimes that's going to be the case. Basically the footage was messed up. It was doing this weird thing where it was like strobing random orange just across the entire screen. I'm not sure why it does that, but sometimes it does, and it's probably just the quality of the camera I'm using. It's not the best. Anyway, so that's why I didn't have time to do that, because I didn't have time to sit down and do that much editing, because I had to pretty much watch the entire thing very carefully and make sure I cut off all of the points where there was randomly just orange all over the screen. Anyway, so that's why this is that late, otherwise I would have had it posted already. This is just day 17 and 18. I've been really busy. I was away all weekend. I do have sketches for the next 3 days after this. Those will be featured in the next video that I'm going to post, which probably is going to be tomorrow. I was going to try to have it out today, but some other things came up this morning and I've not been feeling well, and basically I just haven't had a lot of time to get much done today because I've been dealing with some other stuff. Anyway, so this is day 17 currently being shown. Also, there's a fun little thing that's going to happen here in a bit. I've been trying actually to keep all of my MerMay pieces more or less PG, and it honestly didn't occur to me until I got to about here that I hadn't put a top on her or done anything else. So what I'm going to show you here, I used a piece of tracing paper, which you can see through, and I basically traced in where I wanted it to be, and then, you know, flipped it over, put down, you know, like traced those lines somewhere else, and then used that to transfer the lines. The reason I did it that way is where I'd already put the marker down, I wasn't going to be able to do a lot of sketching and erasing because it would have messed up the colors, and so I just used the little tracing paper trick, and it worked out pretty well, and now she has the top. Maybe it seems weird that I was so worried about that in this one, whereas in some of my other pieces they aren't wearing any, like, you know, clothing or tops or whatever. But most of the ones that I haven't put any clothing on, they've been, you know, very, like, not human. They've been less human looking. They've been, you know, the fish colors and all of that kind of stuff. And to me, it just, like, they're not mammals. They don't really have breasts the same that we do. I don't know. It's, in my head, it makes a difference. So that's why this one was, like, such a thing. Anyway, so for this piece, I was playing around with this idea of this little critter that is like a cross between a hedgehog and a sea urchin, and really bad quality, so there's a better version of the picture. And in fact, here's a detailing of that little creature. So it's basically, I've been calling them hedge urchins, and I did this one, and then the next piece actually features one as well. And it's much better, like, better focused on it, and honestly better drawn. I kind of, all of day 17 just felt like a fight the entire time I was trying to sketch it and then ink it, and then I was trying to color it, and it just, the whole thing, like, I'm still not really happy with it. But this one ended up turning out a lot better, and like I said, it's got this little hedge urchin again, and then there's a couple places, like right there, that I went ahead and skipped forward a bit. I know at one point it was because my memory card in the camera had filled up, but it was already really late and I wanted to try to get it done, so I had continued working while the files were transferring off of the camera. again, I tried really hard to have this so that I could post it before I left for the weekend, but it reached a point where I finished it at 2 o'clock, saw that the footage was messed up. I hadn't even started packing for the weekend or anything, so I just had to stop and just put it off until today. And I've just been feeling really under the weather and kind of just needed to take a mental day for today. So that's why I haven't gotten this up sooner today. So yeah, so here you have, hi kitten. I'm sure you can hear her bell. She's being sweet. So anyway, for this one, I, just had this idea of this young mermaid and like this hedge urchin, and the two of them just kind of having a staring contest, and I don't know, I thought it's like kind of nose to nose, and I thought it would be cute, and I'm pretty happy with the way this one turned out. Like it wasn't, I had some trouble getting her face right, and the hand in the forefront, that was a little difficult, but other than that, it kind of just came together, and I'm really happy with the finished product for this one. So here's what I'm going to be doing for future things. Like I said, I do have sketches of the next 3 days, days 19 through 21. I will be showing you what I have of those in a video that I post tomorrow, and tomorrow's video will include today's mermaid piece that I draw and tomorrow's mermaid piece that I draw, as well as those 3 being shown at the beginning. I am also going to try to have another video out this Thursday. It will probably, like a regular non-MerMay video, like my weekly speed paint. But if I do, it will probably be another one like the last one I did, where I'm trying to do some catch-up work on the MerMay pieces, because I do want to have as many of those done as possible by the end of the month. But anyway, the video is wrapping up here, so I'm going to go ahead and say goodbye for now. I love you all, and I will see you again tomorrow.